extra beef, they want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Third and 2, now Taylor. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he's taken down inside the 30. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
No score after one on EA Sports. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let him down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff him for a loss. He's going to let this, and that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Here's Mostert. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. On second down, Key. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. This is Mostert. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Anthony Barr picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Looking to throw on second down. Taylor, and Diggs has it. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That one a first down pickup of 8. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go.
On first down, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Here we go.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. gun on third. Garoppolo. And he will find his man on the outside. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we have reached half. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This will be taken about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So here are the Vikings to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. On first down, it's Taylor. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Taylor hit. He lost the football.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A throw over the middle taken in. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Taylor. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Play action. Now Taylor. Sliding up, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bosa, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Taylor to throw. And an alley to run. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes him manageable now.
On 3rd down,
they get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
On a blitz.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now this throw caught left side and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Taylor will lead up the offense 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. D Ford make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On a jet sweep, this is Johnson. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Well, good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who is that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will move up by 10 now. 17-7. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle. It's tight end, and it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Mostert, and he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Garoppolo, being chased out left. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Garoppolo looks to throw. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Ben Gideon able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 6 yards away, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Well, A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well.
Let's go, baby.
In effect.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
They can't possibly hold a possession for 4 or 5 minutes.
For a touchback. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a run with Cook. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So possession goes over here on the punt.
Pretty close.
And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
I mean, not real close.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, goodness. If Harrison Smith would have got that, would have been mad.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo. Flushed out right, and now he's going to use his legs.
Give me at least 1
gets
yard.
him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, okay. So I'm in field goal range. Okay.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into
as long as I'm
we
in field
come
goal
up on a big 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Give me that, baby.
He's going to get
First
this
down.
Inside the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. And Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Oh, throw it away.
On 2nd down. Garoppolo, Danielle Hunter, able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Got me back so many
Brandon, I think you
yards.
understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them.
You
Long for
better
you to
run
spend
this.
it with me. Long for them trying to block those
Run,
guys.
run,
They're
run,
giving
run,
up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating
It's
them
not
alive.
that serious.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
Harrison Smith over here with that
first
crazy
down in
stuff like that.
field goal range already.
Run, baby, run.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Again, they'll run it with Mostert.
What the heck did he come
At
from?
the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first.
Ooh,
No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled.
Oh, you couldn't push yourself a little bit more. Like, just push all your body weight without getting injured. Look at the time. Look at the time. It's touchdown, baby. Let's go. Come back, baby. Comeback time, baby. Comeback crew, baby. It's comeback season.
Wow, I know it's a never say never
Comeback
situation.
season.
But to me,
You think we
that
have
looks
them
like
in
that's the
blue?
one that's going to finish them
What?
off.
The
Nothing.
score that puts them
It's
in front
comeback
here
season.
late, but you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle.
Comeback season,
You
boys.
mess up,
Let's go.
could come back at you a long way.
Let's go.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. A 10-play drive that time.
Hit a good
And it
kick.
ends with a 1-yard
Perfect.
touchdown run.
Perfect.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will
Comeback
not be
season.
returned.
Let's go.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 4, and time, a huge factor. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. Now it's Taylor. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
Sack. Oh.
He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Can't let them get deep passes.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Throwing now is Taylor. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it
That's a
fly.
pick.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, back like Saquon. Whoa, GG's, y'all. Let's go, baby.
San Francisco offense ready to start their
You
next drive.
know who I'm
and they've
passing
got
to.
this one in hand. No timeouts remaining.
Best catcher,
defensively,
deepest
so
catcher on the
should just be
team.
one kneel and then handshakes. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Looks like it was again.
Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught.
Why am I so good? You remind me. All right, well, that's game. GG's.
Victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
Good.
And it has to start with
I'm just
believing
the
that you
best
can make
catcher.
that comeback.
Look at
Because
that,
we've
bro.
been in games before. We've done games where you just